Lol.
Good day and welcome to the TheOneLol channel. Today we'll take a look at X-23, one from the Uncontrollable Arena. Did about 8.4 million points. Seems the arena points cutoffs has followed dramatically since the crazy Venom Pool days. You know, those were some crazy cutoffs for, you know, Cyclops 90s. Maybe she's not the high demand. Then again, her costume is kind of unique in terms of it's not the kind of X-23 costume I expected. I expected more of a X-23 costume with blades on her shoes and boots, and more of a black kind of suit with the red eyes. And this kind of X-23 looks like a femalized version of Wolverine kind of costume. She's quite different from Wolverine in that she does only have 2 blades on each side, 2 strong blades on each of her hand. I like Wolverine, which has 3 blades on each hand. You know. No, I prefer her black costume because you can see the 3rd blade on her boots, and you know, does do a lot of cool stuff with the 3rd blade on her boots. So X-23 and Wolverine. X-23 can regenerate, same as Wolverine, so the regeneration passive is basically the same and scales well as well. Scale up, the scaling seems to be same per rank up when compared to Wolverine, seems to be the same. Compared to Arena, X-23 does have something, you know, some kind of special package for opponents that are immune to her bleeds. Because you know, X-23 does do a lot of bleeds, a lot of kind of bleed, kind of synergy compared to Wolverine. Wolverine seems kind of like a vanilla character. You know, Wolverine, one of the first few characters introduced in the game. You know, X-23 newer characters tend to have more passives, more cool synergies, more cool, you know, cool mechanics. So X-23 does have a lot of cool mechanics against bleed immune champions. She does increase her crit damage by a sizable percentage for about, you know, 7 seconds plus minus depending on your rank of your X-23. And all attacks does increase critical hit chance against bleeding targets or while under the effect of a cruelty buff. So basically she does have more tricks up her sleeves. You know, any bleed the cruelty effect lasts much longer than normal and has a 23% increase potency at rank 3. You know, these are all with regards to special attacks. Increased potency, I'm not sure why they keep coming up with new terms. It'd be nice if they have some kind of like direct, you know, you just click some terms you don't understand. For example, if newcomers come in, they don't understand what do you mean by cruelty, they can click the cruelty word, maybe something pop up and explain what cruelty is, what it does. Maybe increased potency, do they mean by increased damage, or do they mean like increased damage, increased quick rate, increased bleed, increased everything? Is that what I mean by increased potency? It'd be nice for this kind of explanation. And her heavy attacks, so unlike Wolverine, X-23 does have some, you know, some tricks up her sleeves for heavy attacks. Each hit has an increased chance to critical hit. So pretty much she's a crit machine, and all her crit hits lacerate opponent with a very high percentage chance, inflicting a huge percentage of bleed damage over a certain period of time. So basically she's a more bleed heavy kind of Wolverine. You know, a lot more bleed synergies. She does have some stuff against bleed immune champions such as Colossus. She does have more crit damage installed for them if they can't bleed. It'd be nice to see Wolverine given some sort of change. So X-23, known as Laura, so she's the 23rd time that they tried to use the DNA which they got from Wolverine, the damaged DNA they got from Wolverine. So they only have a genetic sample from Weapon X which were damaged. They were unable to salvage the Y chromosome after 22 attempts, 22 tries, man. So Kennedy proposed they create a female clone, and though her request was, you know, initially rejected, she decided to create a viable female test subject. So she's a test tube kind of mutant. So eventually, you know, she named her Laura. She's known as X-23. X-23. So X-23 was, you know, daughter of Sarah Kinley. Karen Kinley is a creator and surrogate mother. Is like, you the modern age of the test tube babies. This is a test tube mutant. She does have one blade less than Wolverine. Her ability is very similar to Wolverine's abilities. You know, she is even though she's female, she does have Wolverine abilities, and she does have some unique stuff. Her eyes turn red when under the influence of Trigger's scent, which is nice if you can see that implemented in Marvel Contest of Champions. Fortunately, we do not see her eye color change, which is a bit meh, but then again, maybe you'll see some changes soon. Maybe. So basically, X-23 created as a weapon. I do prefer other costumes though. Other costumes look so much cooler. X-Force costume looks pretty neat. Black suit, black kind of eye patch, those red eyes. Compared to Wolverine, X-23 does have lower health. Wolverine has about 10% higher health, but X-23 has about 5% increase attack stat when compared to Wolverine. But Wolverine doesn't have that much kind of cool mechanics. Sure, their crit hits cause bleed, but it seems that X-23 has a higher bleed damage compared to Wolverine. In terms of synergy wise, Wolverine has the better synergies with quick rate and quick damage compared to X-23. Maybe that's why they try to, you know, make up for that by having X-23 have more cool passives. In a sense, kind of cool though. But X-23 synergy does signal the arrival of Red Hawk soon. It would be very cool to see Red Hawk. Red Hawk is more radiation based. To me, Green Hawk feels stronger, but that's just me. So it will be really cool to see Red Hawk with some heat based attacks and the passives. Would love to see that. This is X-23 in combat. I love the sound of her blades. Clink, clink, clink. Very cool, neat. Just like cutting someone down. You see her blades from a strong attack though, from her boots, if I'm not wrong, if I did not see wrongly. And now let's take a look at her very first special attack. So this is her special attack, which is, yeah, you can see the blade for sure. Arterial strike. So she strike your arteries, causing you to bleed massively for massive amount of damage. To see a bleed is much more than a willpower heal, which is good because you don't want them to heal. But then again, I'm not really sure on the opponent's synergy, so I can't really make a comparison in that case. So this X-23, love her move. She's fast, she's cool. You know, she regenerates. Higher power meter, she regenerates more. Really cool with regards to her generation. And this is Triplicate Slash. Let's take a look at that slower motion. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 4 strikes? Why do they call it Triplicate Slash? And again, Triplicate reminds me of the... Never mind about that. Now let's take a look at X-23's third special attack. You know, let our opponents hit her for a bit, store up the energy bar, then unleash the third special attack upon her enemies. So let's just, you know, must be careful not to let Thor just kill the X-23, given the X-23 doesn't have very high health. About 7k health. One of the lower health champions. She has even lower health than Wolverine, but she does have pretty good PI. Not that bad actually. Her defense stance is so much cool. She just uses her blades to cover her face and somehow you defend her from all attacks. With her, she does have this weird feet in front of her, this weird defense stance. This is finish the mission, so she is finishing the mission. The one thing, this is kind of cool when she drags and throws her opponent into the distance. It does fierce kind of finishing stance, but it does not deal a lot of damage, which is what I'm disappointed about. But then again, maybe because first third special attack, they tend to do less damage than second special attack, because second special attack you can creak. But the special attack is unavoidable, so maybe to make up for that, they have less damage output. That's for third special attack. And this, if you want to see her using it on Storm, let's see how she uses it on Storm. Cat fight. Same stance. So that is her third special attack. So we'll next take a look at her third special attack on Rocket. No, Rocket. X-23. I prefer her to be just called X-23 instead of Wolverine. I mean, that makes more sense, and that seems way cooler. But that's just me. X-23, X-23, and this is Rocket. So I decided just let 2-star Rocket just hit X-23 and use the special, because easier compared. So this is the special attack against Rocket. Rocket fires a gun, X-23 kicks it away, gives Rocket a stare down. Eyes didn't turn red, kind of boring. Why her eyes are not turning red? I would love to see that cosmetic change. Take a look at that in slower motion. X-23 giving Rocket the growl. Rocket taking out his weapon in a hurry, trying to shoot off X-23 and say goodbye. Rocket is better than those sharp claws creature that Wolverine stands for. But no, Rocket fails. Rocket begs for mercy. X-23 wouldn't have any of it. X-23 gave a kick. No blades from the boots. I did not see any blades. So maybe there was a kind kid that she didn't want to lacerate Rocket's poor neck. And that is it. That's all. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. See you again soon. Goodbye. Enjoy X-23.